So maybe you've been creating social media posts for months and it's not really building authority fast enough. Or you feel, which I believe this is so true, that social media is getting noisier and shorter, and 15-second reels are going to disappear fast, and your audience is also distracted. So they're not giving you the attention, or at least enough attention to allow you to build authority with them, right? And so one of the fastest ways to build visibility and credibility is starting a podcast. Don't get me wrong. I used to not think podcasting was a form of visibility, but it so is. You don't need millions of listeners. A podcast gives you a place that your audience can find you and spend more time with you while you're driving, folding laundry, walking the dog, going on a walk. Like, these are my favorite things to do. And so when I'm listening to podcasts, they have my 100% undivided attention, right? Because I'm doing something that doesn't, like walking, that doesn't take any thought process, or driving takes a little thought process, don't get me wrong. But when I launched mine, it was not only for attracting clients, but I also attracted speaking opportunities and other podcast guesting opportunities. And so it was a win-win, because visibility in any form breeds more visibility if you let it. And when I started mine, people who had never commented on my post, like I had someone from Spain reach out to me and said, "Where's your podcast today?" It was late. It wasn't posted at the normal time. And she let me know that she listens to so many of my episodes. Again, an opportunity, because people can listen to you all over the freaking world, right? And so you are just missing out on a gold mine if you are not adding podcasting into your visibility strategy. Okay. So in this video, I'm going to share why podcasting is one of the most underused visibility tools and how to leverage it to attract your ideal clients. So quick story, when I started my podcast, I started it as a daily podcast. I started it as I was playing around. I started it as an opportunity to kind of document a goal that I was going after. And it was an opportunity for me to be more candid, to record from my car, to, if something juicy like popped in my head that I wanted to share with my audience while I was walking around the grocery store, I was able to do it from anywhere. It really took no extra time. It took no extra equipment. I mean, yes, now I have all the equipment, but when I started, I didn't. I'm over 600 episodes now, right? Listeners became clients, guests became collaborators, and it was truly a win-win. I honestly thought podcasts weren't going to convert at the beginning, and especially as well as video. But I found a podcast, and I binged 8 of this person's episodes. I think that's all there were at the time. It was a new podcast. I went and found her on social media, binged her content there, spent $4,000 with her, and boom. All because she had a podcast that was searchable for the topic that I was searching for at that time. This is the game changer. This is where you're missing, because you can show up on somebody's feed, but when you're searchable and you have a long-term content strategy, it changes the game, my friend. Okay. So unlike Reels, people listen in on moments they're not scrolling. So when I go to find a podcast, I'm sure you're like this too. Maybe you're looking for a specific topic. Maybe you follow a show that you've already listened to, right? So you get more attention and a deeper opportunity for connection, meaning they feel like they know you. It's that parasocial opportunity, even through your voice. Yes, of course, you can have a video podcast, but we're talking specifically about an audio podcast here. So Reels can be distractions or dopamine hits for people, and they do not last. Whereas a podcast, you can teach them something, you can share a story, you become very, very memorable, right? Episodes you can rank in podcast apps. You could be searched through Google to find your topics. Even AI can answer with podcast links. AI is not answering with real links for me, or TikTok links for me. YouTube, yes. Podcast, yes. Okay. Every episode is an opportunity to practice using your voice. You feel like you're a bad speaker, or you don't do very well speaking on video, start with podcasting. You will get so much better. You'll be speaking more with clarity, more with confidence, more with influence, right? The more you speak, the stronger your personal brand voice becomes. And again, you will say things, you will repeat yourself, and people will remember the things that you say even more so. When we look at evergreen content, right? So long-term marketing strategies like YouTube, podcasting, even blog posts, right? They have such a long shelf life. They have such a long searchability life. Whereas short form content is maybe a 48-hour shelf life unless it goes viral, right? And that's pretty much for any type of content that you're putting on Facebook, Instagram, potentially LinkedIn, and TikTok, right? And the other thing I love about podcasting is when you have guests come on, it's an opportunity to learn about somebody else, to get to know somebody else, to expand your reach because they're going to share it with their audience. Those guests can turn into clients, and I've seen it happen. And it also builds authority by association. Again, there is many visibility strategies, and I think that we get to have a diversified visibility strategy overall. However, podcasting can be a very big part of that, okay? So I did a stat, and on average a day, people listen to about an hour and 45 minutes of podcasts a day on average. That's huge. Undivided, like you get their undivided attention. They're listening, right? So reminder that podcasting isn't just about talking. It's about creating a long form connection that sometimes social media can't touch. And it gives you a longer and more meaningful connection with less noise and distraction than social media can give you. I'm over 600 episodes in. All I have done with my podcast is evolve. It just gets better. And if people want to go hear what baby Crissy sounds like, they can do that. They can go back to the beginning of the episodes and hear how much I have evolved over the years through that process.